Okay, there we go. Everything is working. Let's play some Satisfactory. Uh, Here we go. Today is coal power. Finally getting rid of. Finally getting rid of all of the biomass generators. Well, they can still stay there. But automated power, or that is the plan at least. And after that, probably just some chill building if I can get there. It's gonna be a short stream though, so not entirely sure. But let me check out where the coal was exactly again. I think it's over there. Okay, so we'll start by putting miners on these coal veins. Build a factory. And we'll get our water from over there. So possibly just building the coal vein right, the coal power plant right on that, like that piece of rock there. Something like that. And then the water is going to have to come over. Let me check which resources I have first. I'm gonna need a lot of concrete. I'm getting that first. And then rotors. Let's get those. And I have a decent amount of cable. I have a decent amount of reinforced plates. I will probably need more. Let's start with the concrete. I think that's the most important part. The other resources we can fetch later. So this is going to be a... There is going to be a lot of concrete needed until I get this entire pyramid finished. Okay. First of all, coal power. I need some kind of automated power. My first coal plant is probably going to be pretty small. I was hoping to get 1800 megawatts out of that. Should be possible. But yeah, I'll see. As long as I can have completely automated power for now and have my current factories running, I can also upgrade them, hopefully get them to max capacity. And that's going to give me so much more margin to play with. I won't have to gather biomass the entire time. Like, I'm not using that much power right now, so it's not that big of a deal. But eventually, I'm just going to run out of... run out of power at some point if I keep relying on biomass. That is where we're going. Number one priority, coal power. I should also just find a better way of transportation, right? Maybe I should just make a few crystal oscillators just so that I have the explorer. I mean, I could. Kinda goes against my homemade rules. Like, if it's not necessary, I'm not gonna I'm definitely not gonna handcraft anything, but if it's not necessary, I'm not going to put down, like, one machine just to get a little bit of resources for something. That's how it all starts. You know, I'm gonna put down one machine just because I want to go for Mark III bells or something like that really quickly. And then before you know it, I'm handcrafting everything up to phase 4. I really want to avoid that. I also don't have any ammunition with me. Let's see. Coal power is over there. So I see no reason why I can't start over there. For the fact that there are a lot of critters here. Should have brought ammo with me. Okay. This is a normal coal vein. This is a normal one. And then this is a normal one. Right now I'm limited to Mark 1 miners. But I can overclock them, so that way I will basically have a tier 2 belt. 3 tier 2 belts. Let me calculate that again. So 3 tier 2 belts is 360 coal. I think each generator is 15, so that's 24 generators, right? Okay, that's still the same calculation as before. It's still only 1,800, but I can upgrade this power plant by a lot. At least later on. Okay, let's go. And then I think I said I wanted to build it up there. Like on that little platform. I do see other things there as well. We'll have to go ahead and do some reconnaissance. If all else fails, I can just move it up a little bit. That'll also work. That's not how it was supposed to go. There we go. And it should be fine. I assume that I will just be able to put an elevator in here. See soon enough. A ladder just for convenience. Never mind, too high. There we go. Okay, and then the next coal vein. To be honest, I think my coal is just going to come along this road. Kind of like along a highway. It'll work fine. Oh, okay. It's a little bit offset. Didn't notice that. Probably the same on the other side. I mean, for these it doesn't really matter. It's fine the way it is. There we go, that should be good. Let's check the other ones before I continue on. There. They will fit perfectly. And then over here, seems that this is a little bit high. That seems to be aligned as well. Okay. That's going to be our 3 coal mines. Tempted to get that power slug. So, real quick. I hope there are no spiders in here. That would be really unfortunate. Yep, it's just a hidden one. Okay. There are a lot of other power slugs still around here. I'm not gonna pick all of them up. At least not right now. Want to start building, and it's going to be a large enough project as it is. So. Now, we could go around, we could just go over. So over this. And we need to go higher. Let's try that again. Okay, that's perfect. That is less perfect though. Oh, I do have rebarb ammo. I do have rebarb ammo. Let's say rebarb ammo. I mean scatter ammo, which might not be as good against this guy. But I don't think it's a tier 3 one, I think it's a tier 2 one, and those guys I can still manage. Let's see. Is he going to throw a rock? Nope, he's just standing there. Okay. With this ammo is a scatter, right? And it doesn't have enough range. I'm gonna have to get in close. That works. Yeah, I still prefer the normal ammo though. This one... I mean, it's decent again if you can get close and just use a shotgun.
If I had a body, it would be a temple.
You have no body.
I don't think we're on the same line here.
You see lines where there are curves, shallows where there are depths, consume our blood.
I will gathering
see.
data, I suppose.
I do want to bring this down a little bit before we go. It's going to make building here more difficult, just because I could just go over all of these boulders on the side. But that's just less interesting. Now this seems like a cave where there are spiders or something, so let's not go down there. Now this seems a good height to build at. How big can we make this without clipping? That is the biggest question. So this is a nice spot that we got through this opening. I think this is slightly too big. Yeah. So either we move everything up by one. Oh. And let's try to jump back up here. Okay, never mind. So either we move the entire platform up by one and then we can just go over this rock and this rock. And that's going to be a lot easier to fit everything in here. Or we actually use this as an advantage and we build pipeline sections straight between here, which we can then decorate. Yeah, I think I said I needed 24. Yeah, I need 24 coal generators in here. And they all use 50, so I can group them by 6. So 4 rows of...
Because they understood their responsibility to humanity.
Shut up, Ada.
Adjusted pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
Yes, thanks. Okay, so 4 rows of 6 would be ideal. Six. Yeah, 4 rows of 6 generators. I don't think this platform is big enough for that. And then we are going to have 4 pipes of water coming in here. Which... I mean, it doesn't stop us from just building the generators over here and then looping the pipes. How big are they actually? So 1, 2, 3, 3.5 foundations by 1.5. Actually aren't that wide. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 foundations wide here. If I just make it a little bit wider, I'm pretty sure that I can put in coal generators on this side. Yeah, I definitely have space here. I do want to leave space for building a wall. That's one important detail. For the rest, I have basically enough space to expand. So let's assume our wall is actually going to be here, in line with where the pipes are. Bells are coming down. Yeah. Then this wall can actually be in here if I wanted to. We can expand the platform by one more. And over here we even have more space, which we could do a lot of stuff with. But I'm not thinking of starting on this side. This is going to be the wall, then my first coal power generator is going to go somewhere in here. I'm not clipping the wall, I'm not clipping this wall, which will probably be an outside wall. Do I want to have two foundations of space for the wall? Or is that going to be too tight? I mean, we could. I mean, that would mean this. Let's try that out. I can put the first 6 down like this. I have enough rotors. Okay, and that leaves us with... If I want to use this, which I could, leaves us with 2 foundations on each side for a wall. I kinda like that. Now, we are also going into a new age. As in, we've been... well, we've completed phase 2, and this is our first factory... phase 1, and this is our first factory after phase 1. So maybe I should also switch up the style. So, I don't want to use... I want to keep using the bright colors. So, swatch 1 isn't bad either, if you look at it. Ooh. Or do I want to aggravate everyone and just go for a bright pink? I kinda like it. What can I do with the pink swatch? Okay. You know what? I'll think about it some more while we build. I definitely don't want to go with the default swatch. The default swatch is ugly, as we all know. For the rest, yeah, we can do whatever. And then my second row can just go right across here. We even have a bit of space with the pipes coming in here. I'll probably do it on this side. And then I think I have enough for another row here, and I'll figure out the rest later. Let me go fetch some rotors. I'm just so excited to finally get automated power going. It has been so long that I've been stuck on coal, mostly due to stupid self-imposed rules. But still. It's gonna be so nice not to have to worry about power anymore. And for now, I'm sorry, it's going to be a little bit of running, back and forth every time I need resources. So not the most exciting gameplay here. At least you get to see the base. There's the pyramid we work on. That's going to take probably ages to finish. And then here we go. Back at starter base. Okay, so what do I need? I need rotors, definitely. I would like some more reinforced plates, because I'm going to go through those real quick. Some portable miners. And I'm gonna drop off all of the materials that I don't need. Dimensional storage is also going to be a big one to have. I'm going at a really slow pace at the moment, so it's going to take a while. There we go. Okay, let's drop off some stuff first. So, stinger remains, we don't need those. That can go in there. I would like some more ammo. I think I was making some. Perfect. Oh, no, not reloading. There we go, that should load it up again with the correct ones. What else? These can go in the power plant. And these can stay here. That gives me a little bit of room in my inventory. That can all go in here. That also means we just have a little bit... Oh, no, not the biomass. Well... mycelia. There we go. Yeah, that's a little bit more inventory space. So now, some reinforced plates would be nice. Some rotors would be nice. Some iron rods would be nice. I forgot those. And that should give us everything to at least start the first part of the build. And what's the plan here? We build coal power. We build a rotor factory. We build a steel factory. Then we get Mark III belts, and then we can start upgrading everything, or yeah, then we can start upgrading everything. But I also would like to do some decoration on all the buildings that we still have open, like that one, the pyramid, smart plating building. So that might take priority after coal power, of course. Coal power is the most important part. Okay, I don't have a dedicated rotor factory yet, so I'm just hoping that we have enough rotors backed up in the smart plating factory. And otherwise, I just need to deconnect some. I'll probably have to deconnect some belts. Power is looking fine though. Like, max consumption is pretty high. We're not nearly there. And that is going to be our power generation from the coal plant. Like, minus 30. Should be producing 1,800 with this limited coal plant. Go. See, this is also like one of the factories that I still need to fix up. No. Okay, so that one is empty. How about this one? Yeah, that's not good. I was counting on these to get rotors. Yeah. I mean, there is still the possibility. Yeah, there's still the possibility of some being backed up in here. Ooh, there are. Of course, because of the manifold. Okay. That should be fine. That's a 400-ish. That will give me 40 coal powers. And I don't need that many, so. Keep my inventory clean. Okay. So luckily coal is going to be pretty close to the smart plating factories. If I need more rotors or reinforced plates, it's not that far. Now I don't really have a good way of getting up here though. Maybe I do. Yeah, if I go from this platform, I've got a ladder. And there we go. I just remembered. We're going to put in the power plants first, right? I don't want to be running back and forth the entire time. But I just remembered I'm going to need I'm gonna need copper sheets for all the piping. I'm gonna have to do another run back at some point. Start by aligning this. So ideally it's over here. And that gives me just shy of 2 foundations, which I'm not too keen about, so let's make sure that I have the full 2 foundations here. Even if it means that we'll have a little bit more room, less room here, we'll have enough room for the pipes, we can fit them in. There we go. Now that is going to mean that if I want to do something here with the double wall, then I'm going to have to figure out what I'm doing with the belts. So we're gonna have 3 belts coming down here. I mean, ideally 4 actually. And those are going to go into all of the power plants. I don't have a logistics floor, which I would normally have. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do a logistics floor. Yeah. Let's do that. Better to do this now than to have to change on that later. I should have enough concrete to do this. So these two are outer walls, don't really need to have foundations there. At least not yet. And the same over here. Right, so perfect. That should be one platform. And then just mirror this on the other side. Just thinking, how am I going to want to decorate this entire place? This is something that I need to think about right now, though. This is only one foundation, so I was going to make sure that I had two. Now we can put the coal generator back in. So this is nicely on the edge. I think I did move it in by one just to have a little bit more margin. But I have stuck to the wall. That's gonna be five, and that's okay. That works, right? Okay. Just give me a second. Wait, if I'm leaving two foundations here, then I can go all the way to that side. Right, we had a lot more room for all of the pipes. And 6. That's half of it. Now, how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 foundations wide, so I need an 8 by 4 area to put these on. I think this is big enough. So can I get this exactly to 8? Yes. Yeah, that's just extending this. So that is one part easily done. Okay. And then, to be honest, oh no, I don't have all the room that I want because I'm restricted by this one rock. Do I really care that much? And the answer is yes, I do. How wide is this part? 1, 2, 3, 4? Can we get away with 4? See. Yes, we can. There we go. That does mean that I need to make sure that there's a wall around here. That might make some things a little bit more challenging. Yeah, this part is going to be wall, this part, and then yeah, this part is also going to be wall. It didn't completely inside the rock. Oh well. So 2 tiles wall and then this one. These are going to be generators. We can have pipes going like this and then one pipe here. Yeah, that'll work, right? Go in a little bit. And then I'm missing cable. Of course, I'm missing cable. Okay, so let's go fetch some cable then. Um, Yep, well, I really should start taking ladders. There we go. Let's fetch some cable, and then we can actually continue building this thing. Yeah. While I walk back, let me just quickly recap. We're working on coal power. The plan is to build a factory with 24 generators right now, because that's all we can do given we are limited to Mark II belts. And that's finally going to solve our power issues. No more endless hunting for biomass. Although, to be honest, it's not that bad yet. Once we start building the bigger factories, and we make sure that everything is working at max efficiency, that's the point that I really don't want to be relying on biomass generators anymore. Okay, cable, that's over there. Is there anything else we need before I go back? I don't think so. I think we're fine. Could probably do with some more reinforced plates. Oh, and I need copper sheets. There we go. Copper sheets if I want to start building pumps and piping. I think that's one of the main priorities right now, right? Stuck on these pipes. That should be good enough. Then the water extractor also needs rotors and reinforced plates. Right, and I also need 2 water pumps basically per... No, 1 water pump per 2 generators. So out of the 75 that it's producing, and the fact that we also have miners on there, let me see. How much is... Okay, the miners are negligible. The pumps aren't really. So given this, I feel like my my coal generators are only producing 60, 70. Okay, let me try that again. 65 megawatts. So yeah. Cable is everything I need right now. Okay. We get a few more reinforced plates. Why not? And then a few more rotors. Then we're good. Now, while I'm aimlessly running around anyway, does anyone have any suggestions on which colors or swatches to use for the next phase? Well, I just changed phases. Last stream we completed phase 1. So next factories can be in a different style. It would be nice to change styles each time we complete a phase. So any suggestions on the colors or IDs for that are greatly appreciated. In the meantime though, I need some more rotors. Here we go. I assume they will be backed up again. If not, we'll come back later. Yes, 280, and I've built all my coal generators, so the only thing I need them for is water pumps, and I don't think I need 28 water pumps. No, I need 10 or something. Well, ideally, I need 4 pipes of 300, right? So I'll need 3 per pipe and then underclock them by a bit. Okay, I want to start with the water first. Then probably do electricity and then do coal. So water first means this line. And I either run the fluid pipes along the bottom here, which I'll probably do in front of the generators, or I run them above. Oh wait, I haven't built all the generators yet. 3, 4, And that leaves us more than enough room here. Like more than enough. That's for the piping. How are we gonna do this? There's a lot of water here. Now the thing is, with all of the coal that's going to come out of these mines, for now we're limited to tier 2 belts. Mark Sorry. We're limited to Mark II belts. So this is the maximum size factory that I can make for this. Once we can upgrade to better belts and better miners, I'm just going to be able to power more generators. So I can probably at that point take the excess coal underneath here and just have another power plant somewhere on the water, just to make everything a little bit easier. Okay, those are future plans. Right now I need to know what I'm doing with the pipes. One, two, three, four, and something like this. So come on, if I go and build a foundation, build my foundations right before the actual generators. I can put my pipes on the top. I will figure out where I want them to go. Then this should be perfect. Now, oh, I don't have that yet. I don't have the wall hangers yet for the pipes. I really need those. This is not going to work without them. So I can check the shop. Problem is I don't have any tickets on me. So see. Is it under organization? Customizer? Management? Okay, management. Pipeline, wall attachment. So wall supports, floor, clean pipe. The wall attachments is everything I need, right? I need 2 tickets for that. Yeah. That means that unfortunately I need to go back, get tickets, and buy whatever I need. I feel like I've done nothing today. I've been streaming for an hour. I've built like 24 machines and a few foundations. And I've been running for 40 minutes. This is the last time I'm going back here until the entire factory tower is finished. Let's see. What did I come here for? No. I need to be in the next building over. I'm getting confused already by all my buildings. Okay, first of all, I got some hog remains that can go in here. I don't think I have enough tickets, so... Oh, this is not good. Yeah, I was going to take some alien protein, which still am going to take. But we are running out. Which means we're on the clock. If we don't get that generator built fast enough, then I'm gonna lose power at some point. There is enough of a backup in all of the machines, so I'm sure that we're not gonna be in too much trouble yet. Not immediately. Oh, I have 18 coupons? How do I have 18 coupons? Never mind. I didn't need the alien protein. If that's the case, let's buy everything from pipes. Shouldn't Ada be saying something about that? Okay. Guess not. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Put some alien protein in this one. Sorry. Let's put some alien protein in this one. There we go. And I can dump my biomass in here as well. Okay, now that I have everything that I need, I should have taken the tickets. And I've also seen that I'm out of biomass, so if I come across critters here, there we go. I am going to shoot them. Get a few more remains. Hopefully that, in the worst case scenario, that might still get me through everything. So, if I have some time later, I might also switch over to another game real quick. I would definitely want to finish this first, but if I have some extra time, I do still want to do like the last achievement of another game I'm playing. Now, first of all, let's hope, fingers crossed, that I didn't make a mistake and don't have all of these yet. No, okay, it works. It works. Okay, so one pipeline. The first pipeline is in.
Pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note, water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
Okay, so that doesn't work. I need a pipeline wall support in here to actually guide it properly. Okay, so there's one option there, or the other option is going like this. That's probably a lot cleaner. There we go. Now, I also need to actually paint them. And the first watch actually is really good for this. Having blue pipes for water seems like a solid choice. Now, let's paint these first. So, and then the last one. Come on. That should be okay. Can I get rid of that one? Now, let's redo all of those and actually make sure they're pointing in the right direction. That seems like a really smart idea. But they aren't giving me any indicators as to where to align those, so that's a little bit more difficult. I think I can do that good enough just by feel to have it align the way I want it to. I might even get rid of that. It is a little bit close apparently. See, oh, that one does not look good. That one doesn't work either. The noodle one actually looks decent. Horizontal to vertical. Yeah, kind of. That's okay. Okay. I'm not opposed to that. That looks decent. Next, I'm gonna use Mark 1 conveyor lifts up here just to save on some resources. Using the blue swatch for everything here does feel a little bit much. Not gonna lie. Okay, what can you do about it? How close are we here? So this is like flipping that, and it's one out. So there's also clipping that, so one out. Now let's do the first 6 first. There we go. And unfortunately, we also need one intermediate one here, but we can remove it out afterwards. There we go. I mean, I should probably connect the first set of generators before working on these. It's just that for piping, I kind of just want to see how this is all working before I make any decisions. There we go, got the horizontal vertical again, and that looks kind of similar, so that's okay. I think that's 6. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Very nice. Now, so this is why I wanted to do this first, because already kind of changed my mind. I think this will work. Let's see. Yeah, it's nice. And I'll need another one in between somewhere. And now let's hope that these connect. They do. And it doesn't look bad, so won't have to worry too much about that. Is this one too close? That seems to be fine. That should be everything for this pipe. Now, once everything is in here, that's basically free power, right? Not gonna have to do anything about that anymore. Going to be able to sit back, relax, and do nothing. Okay. I like the way this is looking. This is just like you. Oh, I could have probably, if I move this over by 1, I can barely fit 4 pipes in here. Yeah, I can do that. I can easily do that. Yeah. There. And then this also connects. There we go. So now we have 4 pipes in this one foundation, and then that leaves us a lot more room to work with on how to decorate this later on. That one also looks fine, and oh, I didn't want to delete the pipe, I want to delete the board. Don't have a lot of room to maneuver here. I would like to be a little bit more back to align this. That's fine. It'll probably be okay. Oh, this one isn't. This one needs to be a little bit further. Oh. Okay, but there we go. There we go. Now we connect all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I always have a feeling that there are less generators than there actually are. Not sure why. Okay. Now, as for how this is looking, I'm kind of okay with this look for the pipes. Like they're being supported by the ceiling. All of that's really nice. Problem is the foundations are slightly clipping into the generators, which I don't like. And like I do want to figure something out. I could like just build the foundations in like this, and then the generators are like into the ceiling on the inside, and then on the outside you will probably only have the chimney sticking out. I mean, that's not bad. I don't know yet. Right now priority is getting this power up and running, and then I'll see. Then we can see what to do with it. Okay, but this look I do like. Just 4 pipes going all along the ceiling. That's awesome. Okay. Where are we going to go down? I think this is a good place to go down. But I don't want to jump down there. Absolutely don't want to jump down there. Can I build down? I think I'll start with a ladder or something. Or maybe just put a foundation somewhere down there where I can stand on. Whatever you do, don't falter your dad. Don't falter your dad. That seems to align. I am lucky that I can align this to world grid. Here we go. Okay, and now I need one giant ladder that I will hopefully never fall off of. Famous last words. This is such a long ladder. This makes me think about ladders in Dark Souls again. Like, you know those ladders in Dark Souls that are just way too long to ever climb? Okay. This feels like one of those ladders. Like, actually. Okay, there we go. Now, I think I want to move that ladder over here. There. Yeah, that way I can have the pipes come down on this side. So, up we go. Okay, perfect. Uh-oh. Catch the ladder. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. That also makes me think this is going to be pretty high. This is going to be a pretty high, high cliff to pump the water up. And each of these pumps does cost 4 megawatts, so it also really decreases my power efficiency. Lift is 20 meters, so I am going to definitely calculate this out. So now let's start with a little platform to see if this is the right depth. Yeah, it seems like it. Okay. That's going to be where all my water pumps are. Okay. Sorry, water extractors. My water pumps are of course going to be on here and way too big, of course. Can I even get them? 2, 3, 4. Okay, those are clipping and blocking my path up. Okay. I will have to move the ladder once again. And I'm going to need to assert if I'm okay with this. Look. I think I am. You're just one solid entity, okay? Should be fine. I feel like with every build I do, I'm just making it harder and harder on myself. I could have just built all of the... Okay, I can deconstruct that without falling. I could have just built coal power generators on the level of the water. But no. Like, I actually had to try and build them up high. Okay, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. These ladders are not meant to be going downwards. They are made to go up. They are 100% made just to go up. Okay. Now, I need to count this out, right? So, that's 2 meter. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is annoying. That's a block of 20 meters. So if I now deconstruct everything except for the top one, then that one, Now, can I get off here without dying? Okay. So that is going to be exactly 20 meters. That is going to be 18 meters. Should. There we go. Why? How many pumps is this going to take? I mean, let's say it takes another 5 times this, or let's say 8 in total. 8 times 4, that's 24. Times 4, that's 100 megawatts that we're losing on pumps for 24 generators. Is it worth it? Absolutely not. Well. But it will probably look cool enough where I'm considering it to be worth it. Okay, now I need to get back on this ladder without dying. And then it's the same thing, right? This is 20 meters. Let's align it to the bottom of this foundation, which should, in theory, be 18 meters. Which gives me a little bit of margin. I think 2 more and we should be there, right? Who would have thought I'd be doing pipes? Or spend this much time doing water pipes. If I get through this without dying once, it's gonna be a miracle. We're getting close. We're getting close to the top, definitely. Like, here we go. Is this lined up? Okay, it seems to be. And then the other ones should be pretty easy to do. And here I thought it was going to be a short way down to the pipes. to the water for the pipes. How wrong that I was. Okay. If I do this, yeah, that works. All of that works. Okay. I'm also gonna have to power all of these pumps. So we're going to need some kind of wall connector. Don't fall down between all of them, but that's okay. Oh. Oh, how mad would people be if I do this? Oh god, no. No, I can't. I am... That was so cursed. There we go. Okay, now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 meters below. That should be perfectly doable for water pumps. Water extractors. See, where are we going to line this up? Over here.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Okay, I'll try. Yep, seems safe. Good thing we tried it out. So I at least need 3 per segment. I can just have a row of 3 on one side. Well, 2 rows of 3 on one side, and then another one on the other side. That's going to be 1 pipe of 300. I can't see. And I need 2 more. And I think that should be it, unless I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Awesome. Let me do one more row of foundations. And then I should just do the same on the other side. So I want to go back first to see where I want to align this. This building cannot be nudged. Are you serious? That should be fine. That should 100% be fine. It is also on the foundations. Right, okay. And 3 more. That should be everything. Nice! Oh. I don't want to fall in the water. That makes building really annoying. So. Oh, no. Like horizontal to vertical works really well here for this purpose, but for the... Yeah, I'd want it like this, right? That's actually not too bad. To be totally honest, that's not too bad. Can I nudge this? I can, but it's not going to let me build it. Okay. Maybe I have to put just some foundations in there. And then I do it. Okay, that will let me build it. What? Invalid pipe shape. Then tell me before I try to do this. What about horizontal to vertical or... These pipes that we will never ever look at again, they have to look nice, okay? I cannot live with them not looking nice. There is this option. Ooh. Yes, I like this option. Oh yes, yes, this is perfect. Now, maybe just maybe, but not already. What about doing this? And then just putting, yeah, just putting holes in there. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, that's what we're gonna do. There we go. Your floor hole. Oh, it doesn't align. I'll figure out something else then. That's fine, it's fine. There we go. Now let's expand this a little bit. Yeah, question. Is this worth spending all this time on? Absolutely not. I'm doing it anyway. I'm also doing something wrong here. Yeah, these aren't correctly aligned. They try to trick me. I also just noticed that, you know how Ada gives the message of water is safe. You can put your arm in that. And it's kind of funny, but at the same time, it's also a genius way of telling the players, "Hey guys, it's okay to jump in the water. Nothing's bad gonna happen." Because if you play this game for the first time and you don't know it, unless you're like, okay, I'm just gonna try this out, you are not gonna know if you can actually swim or not, right? I kind of like the devs doing that. Now, 120, 120, so that means that this last one is always going to be at 60%. 50%. There we go. And then the same with this one. Let's go. Okay, so this looks nice. Except for... Why does this look strange? That's an optical illusion or something, but my mind is telling me the right pipe is a little bit higher. Not going to make a big deal out of that. Let's put some power poles in here. Okay, that'll work out perfectly. And it probably won't align perfectly for everything, just because I'm kind of eyeballing it. I mean, that's good enough. And this one over here. If I don't like the way it looks, I can always change it, you know? This will probably be fine. Well, ideally, I'd have Mark II power poles. But what I can also do is just split it off, right? And then this one... Okay, never mind, never mind. Like, I still want to do that, don't get me wrong. I want to go... I want to connect that up there. Just because the power connectors are on the top side. Oh boy. This is going to be a pain to build, isn't it? Let's just deconstruct the pipes. So, 1 out, 2, 3. 1. Okay, and this pipe also has to go then. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 2. Let's do 2. See how that looks. 1, 2. 2 out, and then these are going to connect I mean, it's still going to go through the pipes, right? These are going to connect like that. How's this? How does it look like this is not aligning? Like this looks like it is more towards the left pump than the right pump. Maybe that's just because of the ladder I'm on. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 3. So 3 above the pumps, 2 to the side, 2 to the side. Connect them. Connect them. And up we go. One, two, 3 above the pumps. Side, 2 to the side. Connect, connect, connect. Now, while we're doing this, connect our pipes again. Okay. Okay. Next set of pipes. Or pumps, right? So, 1, 2, 3, 2 out, 2 out, and connect them. Okay. And that should be the last set of cables now. That's the last set of pumps. Which... Okay. Outer one first, then... Okay. Now let's just hope that all of these pumps give enough head lift and that I'm not didn't just build this and we're not gonna get any water in them, because that would be really sad. And I mean really, really, really sad. Now I have 12 pumps down there, which would mean 120 megawatts, and the current circuit can't take that. So I'm gonna put mine, like at least one miner up there and connect all the coal generators up. I didn't think we'd get this done. You know, it's like, I kinda did. Just going a lot smoother than I anticipated. It's only been 2 hours. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's good. That looks good. So, not in line with this one. Now I hope I have enough to put in all of the power cables. We should. I don't think that's going to be a big issue. They might also clip in the wall a little bit. Not sure. Come on. Oh. What time is it? 12. Okay, we're almost done. I don't think I'm gonna start another build after this one. Once I get the coal power up, I'm happy for today. Here we go. That is looking good. This will double our power generation. We'll have 1,800 megawatts of free power. I know full well that this isn't going to get me through much of the rest of the game. But at least I won't have to worry about biomass for quite some time. Let me put another one in line here. Just to make everything fit. And no one is going to see those power poles. Okay, other side. Yep. Yeah, basically it. Other side, one more row to connect. Whole. Oh, then the logistics though. It's fine. Let me make sure that one of the generators is connected. Like one of the rows here. Get that started up. Then while that's filling up with water, we can do the other generators. There we go. Yeah. Not sure how I want to connect all these wires together. Probably something like this. You can have a power pole on here. You can have one over here, and then another one over here. That should be enough. That's everything hooked up to power. Now, this fall I can take. It's not a problem. And then we can just do one over there and continue along this path. As long as the wire's not too long, just do that. Okay, that's the coal power generator that's not going to go on the mine. That's not going to give me any coal. This one is though. Now, let me just see where I want this power pole. This seems like a good spot, as good a spot as any. And production wise, this is going to give me 60 coal per minute. I'd like to overclock that, which should give me 120. Okay. Now, each of the generator rows is going to consume 90 coal per minute. So I do want to split. I do want to split off these 3 rows that are going to come in so that they are exactly 90 each. Which I think I can easily do. It's just how am I going to make that look compact and nice, right? I don't know that yet, but we can figure that out real quick. So first of all, I need a Mark II conveyor belt coming out here. Everything balancing wise we're going to do, let's do that from this point. All of the other belts are also going to come in here one way or another. And to be honest, let's just do that. I was saying I'd do one miner first to get everything up and running, but to be honest, This is just going to make planning it out so much easier. Oh, just too far. Okay. We'll align this one. And on this one, yeah. This one lower than I expected. Okay, that one needs to be one higher. Okay. Oh. Help if I wouldn't jump down the entire time. God. Oh. That's height. Yeah, that height seems fine. Now, looking at this, first of all, this one is not aligned. Let's redo that. Oh no, it's one of these. Is it always going to be... no, that looks straight. Fine. Okay. Now these are right next to each other. What I could do, think, is split both of these in two. I think that'll work. If I just put a splitter here. And one here. Now, problem is I don't have enough space, do I? Kinda do. Also, I kinda don't. I'm thinking is of putting another conveyor here, another conveyor here. Means splitter. Now I can easily connect them like this. Kind of bulky and wide, but that's okay. That's 4 belts of 60. Now if each of them goes into a merger, starting with the leftmost ones, I guess. Each of them goes into a merger, and the question is, how do I actually access a merger on one side? I could go with an elevator over it. Or I could just have them stack, like one big merge tower, then unstack. That seems strange. How am I going to do this in a way that it doesn't look completely full? I'm splitting this belt. What? Okay, because these are turned. That's fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter how I do this. This is always going to look awkward. I mean, there are ways to make this look better and worse. No, this is always going to look kind of awkward. So what I'm thinking now is, can I put another one up here? Nope, actually, changed my mind. I will do it in a stack like that. This one can go, then this one is going to have so come on. So this one can connect, that one, and that one. That's going to split in two, and then we're going to have 4 nice belts coming out. Which means I can have 4 mergers here. Or a stack of 4 mergers. And then you. I mean, I'm not sure that I could say that this looks nice. Because I'm probably going to have to change the way that looks. That is clipping the cable, but the cable can move really easily. Okay, and then we have 4 bells of 4 bells of 90. Two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4. See if this connects. It does, it doesn't connect the way I wanted it to. That's fine. I think I have another solution. What do I want? I want this one want this bell to go like that. One, two, three, four. Oh, that connects. Yes, that connects like the way it should. That is so nice. Okay. That gives us another belt over here. Now, same ID with the other belts. Just that this is probably going to be a bit easier. We're out of reinforced iron plates. Okay. That was going to happen eventually. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to connect all of the power. That way we can start this up. Yeah, this can just go at least for now onto a power pole right there. Now, everything here is booted up. Should be. Our max consumption should rise. Like, by more than 30. If it's only 30, that means that we've done something wrong. Something's not connected yet. These miners are connected. That's something. I also thought I had more power shards. I will need more power shards here. And then I'm gonna get some reinforced iron plates. Let me go get power shards, reinforced iron plates, and then figure out the last bit here for the cables. Now, to be honest, I can just... I need the power shards. I was thinking of just taking reinforced iron plates from here, which I can still definitely do. But I'm gonna have to run back anyway for... This factory is never going to get started if I keep taking out all of its resources. No. Let's go over here. We need 4 more power shards. I've also had an idea for the space elevator. Maybe I can do this with concrete pillars? I'll go check. If I can do it with concrete pillars, I'll do it with concrete pillars. But I might want beams for this. I'm gonna build a trophy room. Well, I could build a trophy room, but I was thinking of just putting it around the elevator. still have... Wait. Don't tell me we're actually out. Oh boy. Okay, so we still have biomass up there. And we probably still have a little bit of biomass backed up. For the rest, we're basically out. That's scary. How close that is. I'm probably going to make it. What do I need? What do I need? I need power shards. I don't have any power shards. Power shards. Just make a few. Okay, 4 should be enough for now. Okay. Now reinforced plates and make sure that we got power. Let me make sure that I have enough reinforced plates on me. It is actually just connecting up the last pieces and then it should work. And I don't have that much time anymore. Not talking in terms of it's getting late and I might want to stop streaming soon, but also just I don't have enough biomass. Biomass is running out. Oh. Okay, so it goes to 120. Oh, I already did this one, that's why. What's the problem here? Come on. Like, connect. Thank you. Like, not having upgraded belts or like tier. I mean, let's call tier 3 belts right now upgraded. That is it's only when you don't have them that you start to notice how much you actually miss them. Okay, come on. Basic wall, that's fine. Really, we're missing a few iron rods for this. Like the last thing I expected to be missing here. Let's see if this lines up first. One does. That one does as well. Okay, nice. But that's something I could do. Yeah. I don't need this ladder. I can figure something out. Come on. I say that, but how am I gonna get up there? You know, I can put a ladder up to there though. Yeah, this is going to change anyway. Just need power in right now. At the same time, I'm not forgetting to paint everything. Even if this means that we're going to be out of power, this is still more important. Okay, let's see. Seeing it like this, it's kind of it's probably easier to bring the lift up here already. I've done it this way now, so let's continue. That should be inside. Okay. And once the coal reaches the generators, that should start working. If everything is connected to power, which it should be. Why isn't our consumption rising then? This one's connected. Those miners are on, so they have power. Then all of this is connected. Why aren't you red? You should be fine though. Oh, did I not connect the pumps yet? Okay, I just haven't connected them. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's completely fine. Let's that's clipping. Let's do this. Then just connect the wire between these pipes. Now these should all have power and we should be getting water in here soonish. Yeah, so these water pumps are all working. That is further than I want to fall. Okay. These pipes have water. They are filling up completely. Are they? Yeah. Pump is working. Pipe is full. Okay, looking good. Now the right pipe here is doing its job, getting water. The left one as well, the middle one. Oh, it's just taking a bit longer because those are further away. But these have just turned on. These have turned on. This pipe is full, this pipe is full, this pipe is full. This one isn't. What's wrong with this pipe? So this one is full. This one is not filling up. I think this is the one that I need as well. It's just frustrating. Okay, this is kind of filling up? Why? Why? Why is this not working? These should be good, right? These are good. These are good. Okay. Getting water here. Getting water there. Next pump is also working. Something is going wrong somewhere. Like this pipe should be getting full of water, right? How? Like these pumps are pumping 300. Headlift is exceeding recommended level. 22 meters instead of that. Okay, but that's fine, that's fine. Same here, headlift is okay. Why is it only pumping that much water? It's definitely stopping somewhere, right? This segment is 22 meters. Headlift is exceeding recommended level. Okay, so basically my pumps are too far apart. And for some kind of reason that is not an issue for the left ones, but it is for the right one. Now maybe that's because the right one is already hooked up to the coal generators. So water is getting through, but just maybe not. Let's see. But that does mean I need to redo the like everything. It's not getting any water. Damn it. Let's get one of them up and running. So that we are at least kind of balancing out everything we have. Right now, we are using... Come on, let me check my power. Yeah. These pumps all need to be lowered by 2 meters, I think. Ah. Okay. So this one, yes, deadlift is exceeding recommended. So this one is fine, I think. Now the next section needs to come down by just a little bit. Okay, so this was the level it was at. That's 2 meters lower. Let's check if this is good. How is this still too high? I moved them down. That's fine. So not 2 meters down, but even more. I'm just gonna need an additional row of pumps. That's what it is going to be. One, two. I don't get it. Like, how is this? How is this still 22 meters? Is it just because these are not powered on? No, they're still complaining. Okay. Guess we're moving them down more. So that's 4 meters that I moved them down? One, two, two more. Why are these pipes even in the game? Please tell me you're good now. It is still saying it's exceeding the recommended head lift. It's like... This is just... This can't be true. Like, where does this need to go? If I place a pump there, what are you gonna say? Okay, you're fine with that one. Guess I'll keep moving it down. Game makes no sense. I mean, I've moved these down by at least 8 meters now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. again, if this tells me that that is too much head lift, then there's just something wrong. Now it's just below the threshold? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So basically the game is just telling me double up your pumps. Okay. I don't like it, but if that's what it's gonna take to get this working, then we will just do that. Oh, these also aren't connected. Right now I just want power on. Just want water in my coal generators. I think that's fine, but let's make it easier on myself and just go down to that level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now these are probably fine. So let's leave them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And let's check those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Give me a second. Seems like I had a network error. Okay, but it was on my viewer side. That's okay. These can stay there, and then we just have to check the head lift on the last one. But that'll be fine. Okay, we're resetting all the power lines, connecting everything. I mean, at least I'm being a little bit smarter about how I'm building this now. Because I know where everything is gonna go. God. Like... This game lies about head lift. Like it's not even close. I measured 20 meters using the foundations, then gave it a little bit of margin, and I still had to move down all of the pumps by 10 meters, I think it was? Or 8. Still crazy. Okay, and then hopefully these are the last ones, but I fear that that last part is going to be too much and that I'll need another one. Okay, so those are connected. Make sure the power is connecting to each of those. Oh. Okay. So that's all the power connected. Now let's see if our pipes will actually connect. Let's go all the way down and start connecting them. This should be the last piece of the puzzle. As long as the pumps don't tell me they're exceeding their head lift again, then everything's gonna be working and we're going to have power. Finally. Okay, what about this one? 17? Okay, that should work. Okay, we got a full pipe. We got a full pipe as well. This one has a flow rate of 300. I think we've done it. Apparently they're not getting enough water. Apparently they're still not getting enough water. It has nothing to do with the way this pipe is orientated. Let me be clear. I just noticed it and it bugs me. Okay, but we should be getting a float throughput of 300. So there's 300 here. Now this pipe segment is it's still going up, so once it gets to 300 meters cubed per minute, that's fine. But it basically needs to fill up first for it to have its complete throughput. It's probably an exponential function. So the closer it gets to 300, the longer it takes. Which makes sense. And again, it's still going to get there. Really slowly though. Yeah, the end of the pipe segment is here. Now next pipe segment, also almost completely filled up. This one is completely filled up. This one, I mean, not so much. How are we doing here? This one is, yes. Okay, so it's taking a little bit. You're getting a line. Okay. Yes. Look at all of that power. Okay. Now, the thing I need is to hook up all of these. Remember like an hour ago where I was saying, oh, this one a lot smoother than I expected. Yeah. I know better. I shouldn't do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need more iron rods. Now, unfortunately, iron rods are all the way back at basically a spawn. Now, I could probably take some from the reinforced plate factory, but I'm not guaranteed to have any in the machines. Very improbable, actually. So, I'm thinking of what my next objective should be. I kind of want to decorate the existing factories, because I don't want to progress too much without finishing the builds that I already have. Now, the problem with that is that I have a limited amount of things that I can build with right now. I like these buildings, but I don't think I can make a lot of other types of buildings using the building blocks that I have right now. That's why I want to unlock steel, so I can have beams, which give, well, beams, I want to get some more coupons and buy some more stuff. But having steel available makes it so I can... having steel available makes it so I can build a lot more stuff. I can use beams. I can I can build them diagonals. It just opens up a lot of options. So that's why I'm thinking I need a steel factory first. And if I'm doing a steel factory, I think I also need a rotor and a modular frames factory. A rotor factory because that's actually required for the steel research. And modular frames, not sure if that's required for the steel research. It might be. But yeah, that would be my preferred order, to go modular frames, no, rotors, modular frames, steel, and then do all the decorating. But that's a lot of factories before I do the decorating. It's also a lot of power for each of those factories. Oh, I can build ladders again. Yeah, it's also a lot of power that I need to put into all of those factories. So, yeah. Going with that plan would mean that I need to build another power plant, for sure. Where are my ladders? So for sure another power plant. Then my rotor modular frame factory. Then my steel factory. Then I can upgrade my existing power plants. And then I can build all the other factories that I want. And by then I'm gonna have a lot of other stuff that needs to be done as well, right? So not sure which path I really want to take now. And not sure if I'm gonna reach a conclusion today. I might just take my time to think about that. But yeah. Ideally, that would be the path. Rotor factory, modular frame factory. And even then, I don't need to enable them fully. You know, I could just have them be on a limited input. And that way, my current coal power would suffice for those few factories. And if I do it that way, then I can build a steel factory. I can also make sure that that's not running at full efficiency. Then I unlock Logistics Mark III. Then I can upgrade the coal power here. Like build more coal generators. And then I can turn on all of the factories that I've built and decorate them. The only thing there is it postpones the decorating part, which I'm not sure I like that much. Just because of the fact that I'm postponing something that I should have been doing immediately, I feel, or that I've told myself I would be doing immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then over here. So the idea was always to build one factory at a time and make sure that every factory is finished by the time I start the next factory. So no leaving factories half finished like the ones I'm doing right now. Now I have given myself a little bit of margin because I wanted to be able to build like nice looking factories, so I want to have some things unlocked. And that's still true. But right now I'm also thinking about efficiency. Wanting to make it just a little bit more efficient, because like the coal that I have here and the water that I have here should be more than enough to sustain like 3 times the power. No, not 3 times. I think it's 54, right? So 2.25 times the power that I have now. If I start building all of the power immediately that I think I'm gonna need, then I'm gonna be busy for a longer time. That one should be fine. That one should be fine. Oh, no, it's one to the right. That should work. So yeah. I think I'm doing the resource factories first. Once I've done that, I will do all the decorating. And you know, who knows? If I want to do some decorating in the meantime, I could. There's nothing really stopping me from doing that, right? I could just plan on having the... Oh, I want to align that though. Yeah, I could definitely just plan on having all the factories there and take decorating when I have time. I'll do some decorating when I have the time for it. That way I'm not hindering my progress too much. And I'll get myself to a point where I can do what I want to do. Like build one factory, decorate it completely, build the next factory. I think that's the way I want to go about it. Knowing myself, I will change my mind another 4, 5, 6 times before the next time I stream. But we'll see then. For now, I think after a little bit more painting, I want these elevators to look nice. And that is the last one. Let's check our power grid. We are manifolding the generator, so I assume that it's gonna take a while before the last one kicks in. But yes, we are producing 1,200 right now. We should be producing 1,800. I'll give it some time. And we are consuming around 600, 700 megawatts. Awesome. So I still want to get our production above, or at least our capacity above the max consumers, and I want to keep it that way. It's kind of just fluctuating right now, right? But this means we're running completely on coal power, so I can keep putting in biomass into our setup for biomass burners. Those will back up more and more, and we'll have a better backup power supply there. I can finish that building with just all of the levels that I've left, and then also completely finish that building off. Yeah. Let's see. Because I should be getting more power. So which coal generators aren't on? This one's on. This one's working. And the last one's also working. So these 6 are completely online. This one is completely online. Completely online. Ah, we're still filling up on coal. That's a problem. Still filling up on coal. Now, do I have some coal in my inventory? No, I don't. Let's check the last one here then. So this one should be the last one that's filling up on coal. And it's also completely filled. Strangely enough. Unless I've done something wrong with my balancing. Let me... I don't have the tickets with me. So these are... running consistently. This one is backing up though. This one is stopping from time to time. Yeah, I think I need to give it some time though. Now this one might have been backed up for a couple of reasons. Mostly because it was still filling up on water, so it was backing up on coal in the meantime. But these were off. Although when they started working, they started consuming immediately, right? So maybe it's just that. Let me double check this logic though. Those seem like they are 60 plus 30, 60 plus 30, 60 plus 30, 60 plus 30. Yeah, is he correct? I'd love to monitor the bells, but oh. Okay. Now, these coal power generators, oh, come on, stop falling down. Okay. Finally. Now these coal power generators are going to be a pain to build an external building around. I might use the kind of the exhausts that they have as part of the building somehow. But I'm not sure how I want to do that yet. Like, right now we have these foundations in. These were meant to be temporary ones. But I could also see myself making them permanent. I can do something like this. And have them be like in the wall. Might even be a cool idea for the inside. That might be a really nice idea. Now, don't like this clipping out, but we could solve that with a concrete pillar. look at that. Oh, they are... Oh, it's still a little bit... not enough because of that, but I might be able to live with that. Right, and it's right next to the pipe, so that's also good. I don't dislike that. I think I'm gonna go with that for the inside. It gives me something to work on the inside as well. Normally it's just the inside is like machines. I don't really do much with it. Now with this, I kind of have an actual inside building that's not big and full of machines that need to be entirely visible. Let's just put buildings in walls from time to time. Why not? Except for the fact that it's kind of difficult to get that in there. Oh, we got it. Okay. But that's going to be easier from the top right. Yeah, if we just do that from the top, that's going to be easier. And then, like, these exhaust pipes can just stay there, they can go out. It's completely fine. This part actually also looks nice on the outside, so I might just have some kind of glass frame around this. So that this back part of the turbines is actually visible. And then that back part goes into the wall with this pipe. Okay, so that just means I might be doing some decorating next time before I do anything else. We have enough power for now. I can take my time. There's no need to rush anything. Power is also slowly climbing. I kind of just want to give it a little bit more time. Power generators are way too loud. Did it drop back down? It did drop back down. What's happening? It should eventually be filling up, right? This one's fine. This one's fine. So all these on this side are good. Yes. Completely. What are these doing? This one's completely on. This one is on. No idle time. This one doesn't have any idle time. No idle time. This one is idle. Not getting enough coal. Let's see, this one is at 18. I mean, it's going up really slowly, but Is it that slow in filling up these manifolds? That's crazy. Now we have 4 lines of 90, which in theory is also complete full belt here. For some kind of reason though, the right belt is still backing up. Is there something wrong with my balancer? This one is splitting in 2. That's okay, going into those mergers. The top one here is backed up from time to time, so it should just mean there is more coming on this belt. Now the thing is, we just have a splitter here, so that's going 50-50. This one is giving me a full 120, this one is giving me a full 120. Okay, now with a little gap because I took them out. The one. So now they're empty and they should stay empty. Because all of this coal is getting consumed one way or another. The top one is backing up. Or I don't know how or why. Which means these three should actually be getting a little bit more. I might just unlock the throughput monitor and run back to base for that. So yeah, it seems to be like it climbed and it's getting more stable. So fill these up by hand. I want to see a full 1800. Let's go purchase a throughput monitors. Assuming that I can actually build it. Because there's a big chance that it requires oscillators or something. Or some other kind of component that I don't have right now. Whatever the case, let's buy them. Let's see if we can use them. If not, then we will just give our power plant time to spin up, be it like the entirety of next stream. Because right now we can just let it run. We don't need more power than that. But yeah. I'm gonna be building a lot more power plants in the future as well. Not immediately. Soon enough. And now that we have coal power, the other thing we can do, which is really awesome, is we can start turning on sinks. We can turn on the sink. We can upgrade the input belts to this factory, which I know that I needed to upgrade at some point, and sink all of the excess materials. Preferably with a smart splitter, but I don't think we have those yet. But yeah, that means we can actually start getting tickets forever.
Humans have long practiced delegating work that strains and tires them to machines. It is their best achievement. Simple counting and short-term memory are often among such challenges, which the conveyor throughput monitor is specialized in. Simply add it to any belt, and it will tell you its throughput after only 1 minute.
Yeah, next thing we're going to do is all of these. 5, 7. I need all of the foundations. We'll get more tickets soon. Not now, but soon. Oh, let me check it though. Like, is there anything that's on? Oh, okay, so we do have a sink turned on. Somewhere. Not sure which one. But we have a sink turned on. We're getting coupons. We might as well turn this one on as well now. Not that I'm like all of these resources are filled up anyway. I mean, it's not going to give much, but over the course of the entire session, all little bits will add up. Yeah, it went from 720, 600 to now almost 1,000. Okay, we'll see. Right, I wanted to put the throughput monitors on. Let's see why our power isn't performing at max efficiency. So we'll put the throughput monitor on, then we'll head over to the space elevator on our pyramid over there, and we'll end the stream there. I'm assuming right now that the coal generators are just they just need to back up, so we got our manifolds hooked up to them, and eventually they'll just fill up and everything will be fine and working at the efficiency that I intended. Yeah, I just want to monitor the belts real quick. And we'll see. Like I said, the worst case scenario, we'll just let the factory run for the entirety of next stream, something like that, and by the end of next stream we'll check in again. Which if by then it is not working at the intended efficiency, then there is actually something wrong, you know. Okay. So, because you forgot, what do I need for these? Oh no, I need oscillators. I need raw quartz and oscillators. I thought something like that. I only need 4 though, and it's not really progression, so I might just make them real quick. Let's just make them so I can monitor this. The only problem here is going to be the raw quartz. There should be some quartz near here. Oh no, wait. Wait. There's a bigger problem. I can't make oscillators. Yeah, I just can't make oscillators. They require a manufacturer. Well, crafting bench, but I'm not handcrafting. So I need a manufacturer before I can make oscillators. Which, if I'm not mistaken, is after phase 2. So everything that requires oscillators is just going to be locked for quite some time. Okay, no, that leaves us only with the option of waiting it out, seeing how things progress. It seems stable now. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why it seems stable at 1350. Because the output of this factory should be 1800. Or if it's some math terribly wrong. But I've got 24 generators. Yeah, making 75 megawatts each. So that should give me 1800. There are a few of these that aren't completely on, I think. I filled these up myself and they are losing coal again. Which means that the belt underneath here is not providing the full amount of coal. It should be 90 coal per belt. Same here, still no fuel. This one just occasionally gets fuel. This one is filled up right now though. And then we'll probably have the same issue over here, right? The last two are just not getting enough fuel yet. Okay, we'll let it run. We'll see by the end of next stream if we're still having the same issue by then, which could possibly be. Then we'll check out some possible solutions. For now, it's stable at 1350. It's enough for what I need. I just hate the fact that I have 24 generators here and basically 6 of them aren't running, I think. Something like that. Okay. Let's see. We'll climb our to-be constructed pyramid once more. I also had the idea of putting like a kind of a trophy room up there. Not sure if I want to do that right now. It's getting late though. Maybe I do that start of next stream. And then I'm not sure. Might build the rotor factory first, might build modular frames first. Might do some decorating. I mean, there are a lot of factories that still need to be finished. Whose idea was it also to build this thing? Phantom, I'm not sure if you're here. This was a great idea. And at the same time, these ladders are terrible. Why is it this high? Okay. Almost there. At some point I will put in hypertubes for these. Just not yet. Okay. So, either on the layer below the space elevator, or on this level, where the space elevator is itself. I was thinking of doing something in this trend. And then sign. Maybe I need a little bit more space. Or I nudge them down. That way you can still look over them and see the space elevator. This is going to be kind of my completionist trophy room. That's what I'm thinking. I will leave this open so I can pipe in the resources. But I can do something like this. And then I don't have the other signs yet. I only have the small signs. And I don't even have the quartz to build them. No. Okay. Can we do... Oh, yeah. And then I want to do something like this. Preferably a bigger sign. We'll put on there, and for each resource factory that we finish, and we have a complete belt of 60 going into storage and the overflow going into sink, I want to add these on here and just complete an entire ring around it for every resource that I can. Or maybe an entire ring is a little bit too much. I'm not sure how many resources there are. I could look that up. Yeah, or just have like a row here and a row on the other side. Like, that would be cool. And then I'll build a small wall here. And we'll have this be like a gallery walkway. I feel that's a cool idea. But yeah. I mean, it's also my idea, so of course I find it a cool idea. Yeah. That's... If I look at all of the research that I want to do. Rotors. This one I can do immediately, so I want to do that early next stream. I have all the resources, just a little bit more inventory, another hand slot. That's going to be really nice. So that's the first one we're doing. Wait, actually, okay, I don't have enough resources on me to do that immediately. But first thing I'm doing next stream. And then all of these require steel, basically. Yeah. So these are locked behind a steel factory, and the steel factory is locked behind rotors and modular frames. So we're building a rotor factory first, then we're building a modular frame factory. And in the meantime, we are decorating some of the existing factories, maybe building another coal power plant. Upgrading coal power plant would be nice, but yeah, I need steel beams first, and then I can go for Mark III logistics. Which means Mark III logistics is still quite a while away. Okay. We will stick with this one for now. I will also log out right here with a nice view over everything we built, and hopefully by next time we will have some more completed buildings, some more little buildings in here, and just a little bit more progress. Let me save it over here. We didn't get to do a lot for our elevator cult. But I will call this save coal power, because we finally got around to doing that. There we go. I'm pretty sure that I saved correctly. Let me just double check. Okay, there was just a quick auto save behind that, like 3 seconds. That makes sense. That was why I was confused. Okay. In any case, that is going to be it for me. I had a lot of fun today. Everyone who's been here, thanks for watching. Even if you weren't chatting, I do really appreciate you being here. Do really appreciate you hanging out, so that means a lot to me. Thanks for being here. I will be on somewhere during the week again, very probably, and otherwise it will be next Sunday, definitely with our collab stream with Phantom. Hope to see you next time. Again, thanks for being here, and have a good night. Bye.